3 more I'm about to do. Fuck it, we live. Hey, we can send it out or whatever, but I really don't give a shit. Check. What is Gen X to you? Realness. Oh, shit. Realness. Like right now. Go ahead, bro. What makes Gen X to you?
Range of different things. It's shit that they don't have these days. You know what I'm saying? Rotary fucking phones up on the wall. Remember those? My grandma had that. Just so much. Cartoons were good then. You know, they were specifically for kids. I don't see cartoons now. I see cartoons now more mature, and they're, you know what I'm saying, they're not centered around kids, but kids still watching. It's crazy.
They're kids, but it's not also being a factual situation like it used to be. Cartoons used to be about humor, entertainment, and throw a life lesson here and there.
Yeah.
And it was more not geared to being tough. Cartoons was about being tough. It was about morals, respect, coming together as a team, not individuality, not judging. That's what the cartoons I grew up. Tom and Jerry taught me, don't trust that motherfucker, especially with the dude with the banjo. Come here, cat. Like pull his fucking whisker. Fuck. They love each other because it's like the cat and the rat. It's like the cat and the mouse game. But on the end of the day, smaller let me know the bigger can't always win. I used to tear motherfucking Tom up. And then, like, I used to sit back, size don't matter, motherfucker. It's this. It's this. I'm 2 steps ahead of you. That's why I play life like chess. Like the move we're about to make, leaving fucking TikTok. That's the move we about to do. Here. Bullshit is bullshit. Game is game. I'm not going to stop talking the way I talk. If I say this, I don't want to get banned.
I mean, it's the algorithm over there is just so sensitive now. You can't say anything. What can you say? You know, but I will say this though. They target specific lives. They do. They target specific lives. They definitely do. Because it don't happen with everybody. And you know, and different things are said. You know, I go up on different. Well, I don't even go up on the panels, but I do listen to different lives, being that I be at work. And they target. They definitely target specific.
They target us. Come on, an hour and a half later, and then all of a sudden we get taken down over some shit we did at 6 before we switch over to Gen X. I know what time it is, dog. I ain't mad at y'all.
And the thing is that whenever they take you down and you get banned for a specific amount of time, whatever followers that you might have had, somebody else then grabbed up in your absence.
Yep.
You dig what I'm saying? So then your numbers, when you come back with your shit, your numbers don't look kosher. You know what I'm saying? You should start dwindling, because how the fuck we was in the 200s for weeks, and then now, you know, we could hardly see 100. We ain't seen 100 in a minute.
No, we get it in the morning. We don't just get it. We don't get it because we switching over platforms. We gotta expect that. People on this motherfucker chasing us down for a politic conversation, when technically we just on some mode. We switching. It's a new movement.
Tired of screaming at these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if they ain't getting it now, they ain't gonna get it. They ain't.
That's why we gotta build a new fan base.
We
gotta build a new fan base. We gotta say fuck this shit. Yeah, we gotta do what we keep doing, keep moving forward, but we gotta say fuck this shit.
The blaggers give me a headache, and
every day.
the more that I see now with more what dudes doing, and if like right now, if a blagger come up on the panel, I'm thinking that you trolling because there's no way that you're gonna come up there like Kenneth. Kenneth will be up on a panel and say, "Oh, he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job. You don't like what he's doing, nigga? How you like what he's doing? Like seriously, how the fuck do you like what he's doing? Because that don't even make any sense. Like, are you blind? Like seriously, that." I don't even want to start. I'll get my feelings about that shit, and we be trying to keep it no feelings around here.
Hey, I feel you on shit. It's like, man, I look at a lot of shit like the shit that we were dealing with over the weekend. We doing something, mom, dude. We giving them something different. To go in the room and hear when I get on the panel, they go like, "Oh, that's facts. Facts show in the morning is the bomb," and they get together and they this and that. Yo, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
We're doing something, and I'm good. I know I got to start over again. I was trying to avoid us starting over again because you remember we used to have these numbers when we first started the lives every day at 6:00 in the morning. These was the numbers, and then they grew to this, to this, to that, and that, and that. It's gonna come back, but guess what? If we stay on this format, it's every day. It'll be 100, because that be dedicated. Then it'd be sponsors, then it'd be a supporter, then it'd be this, and we keep supporting each other. So once we keep supporting each fucking each other, and we going back and forth with commerce and people doing this, and now we got brands going off, people got their merch, and we got these shows. Everything gonna be That's why I always said I started this shit. I wanted it a Wu-Tang. I wanted it a Wu-Tang flow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted. I wanted, we dedicate to the podcast, the foundation, everybody go off. But then everybody also support each other next move. You know what I'm saying? Because like when Meth went over here and made his album, then Ray made his album, The Purple Tape. Then then Jizza made his album.
And then Ghostface. Yeah, and then Jizza and Ghostface. Yeah.
And then, but what you seen on every one of them first projects, all of them was on it as a feature.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I took that theory and I'm running with it.
Yeah,
I'm running with it.
And then they came back in 97 and formed Voltron again. And knocked it out.
More behind them.
Knocked it out the park with Triumph.
and brought more motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And did it again.
Mm-hmm.
They did it all again with more motherfuckers. It's a Ponzi scheme that it's not even a Ponzi scheme. It's just some loyal motherfucker just started following them. And everybody else that came with him, Meth on that album. And who's this dude? Don't know him, but hey, just listen to him. Oh, his shit dope. Meth on it. Mm-hmm. Word of mouth. District. Getting her name up. Why? Fucking with us. Black Samurai. Used to sit in the corner. Black Power. And that was it. Now, what, bitch? Blah, 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 blah. And now he got his own fucking group. Mm-hmm. Building his own following. But guess what he do every morning? 6:00, he got the show.
Yeah.
Dedication. You said it a couple of weeks ago. I know where it's starting from to get to what we need. So we need to push this motherfucker up to pull us forward. But they ain't ever see that. The haters, they never seen it. They wanted to be there.
Listen, and I think that you can come with me on this real quick. What do you think about my man Pots and Pans? I saw that you was in his little thing earlier today. I was in there because you went up there and said, "What's up, bro?" I said, "Oh, okay."
What'd you think? I think He would he'd have twisted that as needed to be after us because he like us.
He is like us, and you know, I can't say I know a lot about Pan-Africanism. You know what I'm saying? That's never.
I know about it.
I mean, I can't even talk about it to say I know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But I like the idea of, because let me put it this way. What you just explained to me, or your analogy of Wu-Tang, you know, and how they all came together and then put it seems like that's what he is trying to say with the Pan-Africanism. You digging what I'm saying? Yep. The village mentality.
Village Movement, my nonprofit that I'm trying to start. My nonprofit I'm trying to start is called Village Movement.
Okay.
That's why if you keep hearing Brown and them talking about it, this is where it started from. Like when the shit was going down, if Kamala lose, this is what we need to do. Like we started talking about this around like in August, like the nonprofit. I made a business plan and everything for the nonprofit because I already knew if this came, we got to have like a fund, like say you go through something here. It's coming out the village. We like which I think Tony was going to say today. He's like, you said it. We already got it started. We already got the village there. We here. You need us, we here. We move, we stay within this unit. We protect it. So we already prepared for it. Wall up. And I'm like, that's it. And we've been working on that for a minute. And it's like, it's crazy that many people think the same way we think. Like I told them, I said, y'all go positive. I'm Malcolm X. I say cripple the motherfucking financial industry. I let them know the power of that $1.7 trillion mean a lot of motherfucking something.
But
look at Target right now. Target was the black Target. They thought, my ex-girlfriend, all the motherfuckers thought that was the Gucci of fucking retail stores.
Really?
Target. They gave the bitch a name, bro. It was called Target.
There ain't been no fucking way.
No, for real, that was the set of going, they called Walmart the ghetto. And Target was peaceful. Like anytime you talk to one of these chicks, bro, you talk about fucking Target, they be like, you go in there, it's so peaceful, no rudeness, boozy shit, yo.
What do they do? Like, do they go to Macy's?
Dude, it was their ghetto version of Macy's. I keep trying to tell you, boy. Shit I learned in these 4 years, boy, being separated. I'll be out this motherfucking dog. I'll be cracking the fuck up the way these motherfuckers in my age group act out here in these streets right now. I'll be out here like, I'll be over here like, for real? Like you, I mean, dude, these motherfucking crazy motherfuckers made me go celibate for like 5 months, bro. I ain't even talked to no female. All I did is work, kick it with shorty. Voicemail, like these motherfuckers. Y'all know I'm playing. You fuck a motherfucker right now, and you're in Gen X, and you Gen X. You fuck a motherfucker right now, and you say you leave your relationship. You better stay, motherfucker. Because what's out here right now is setup, traps, and thirst. These old chicks and old dudes out here doing too goddamn much. Listen, this on real shit, bro. You in a relationship, you safe. Out here, single, dating, it ain't dating no damn more. It's a trap. Because when you out there, say you meet a chick, you kick it with her, and y'all end up fucking around. You'll wake up tomorrow morning, the next morning, motherfucker, thinking you did some shit. Yeah, you did. We're exclusive. You'll wake up in a relationship after banging somebody out, bro.
Well, I mean, I can't say that's going on here only because, you know, like my boy, he's single, but he's Damn, it's complicated.
Yeah, I know what it
It's
is.
complicated. I don't
All
even
this
feel
shit
like
going
trying to.
on right now is
I don't even
complicated.
feel like trying to explain it.
Everything that's going on right now in dating is gold digging and opportunism. You got it. It was look. They say where the good men at. I'm asking where the fucking loyalty at. Fuck all. Just give me some fucking loyalty, cause it's all about the bag now. What can you do for me? When that 50-50 shit came up, I was like, if I'm willing to take 50% off your back, where you just been carrying 100%, fuck out of here. Like, nah, you gotta go. I'm 100, you 100. I didn't even have chicks. I'd be like, yo, you entertainment, I pay the bills. I shouldn't want for you working. Yo, I want to go to the barbecue spot. I want to get some crabs. I paid all the bills, car insurance, truck, you know what I mean? This, blah, blah, blah. Crazy as you gonna sit on my motherfucking couch with your legs crossed waiting to come home and I think I want to fuck. Hell no. Hell no. I've been that way all my life. I ain't buying no bitch. I'm sorry. I'm not buying no boo. I'm not buying. No. Nope. Ain't no chick buying me. I had one chick tell me when I was separating with my wife, and she's still my girl, so don't take this, no disrespect if you see this video. She like, yo, fuck that. We can take care of that. And you ain't got to worry about this, and you still can go on and do everything you want to do. But we can take care of that with the boys. Mm-hmm. Nah. Because the day you ever get mad at me, and I know you're going to get mad at me because I know how fucked up I am, so nah, you ain't going to throw me in the streets. Nah, but fuck nah. That's why I never got in relationship. I'm not moving in no chick crib. No, never did that shit. I seen my boys get put out with trash bags. I used to look at the motherfuckers and laugh. And I see, I always say, motherfucker, have your own backup plan. Nope. You back at mama house, motherfucker. Nah, you out in the cold. You sleeping in the back seat of your motherfucking Honda. Nope, never. Fuck, nah. I'm Gen for real. You get out that damn door. My dad, when I got out, my mom put me out and I was out there. Me and my dad caught up and shit like a week later. He like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at Dre's until my apartment over PA get done. He like, that's what I'm talking about. My dad like, bop, bop. He said, okay, check. You know when you out here, motherfucker, you gonna have to make it work. By all means necessary. Ain't no turn around. And I ain't been home since I was 17 fucking years old, bro. And I ain't never slept on nobody's fucking couch. You gonna put anybody that ever look at these videos and see me, they will never see a comment say, he slept on my fucking couch. Hell no. When I'm about to jump out of a relationship, bitch, my fucking actions in fucking order. I'm like, can I get up in that motherfucking apartment real quick? I know when I'm leaving a relationship, I've been stalling time before I had to kill this motherfucker. Let me fucking get out, motherfucker. No problem. I told my wife, give me 30 days. Give me 30 days. I'm out. Shit. We ain't got to argue. We ain't got to do none of that shit. I never understood these dudes crying and what. Look, I thought I was going to have the happy days when I was leaving that motherfucker. I was like, boy, I'm sick. I'm about to get it. That motherfucker knocked on the door. What? Yo, Dad, check. It's easy for me to go to school from over here, so I'm going to move in with you. 3 fucking days, bro. Damn. 3 days out of 14. Yeah, he been here, single dad, 4 years. Like I thought when I got separated, I was about to get back in the streets. He killed all that shit. Nada. Home.
You know what? I will say this. M- Even though it's a little awkward at times, but my kids watching me move. You know what I'm saying? Because I had joint custody with my baby mom. She was mad, bro. She was mad. I came home and she was like, I came home in 11. And as soon as I came home, child support was on me. I was like, how'd they even know I was coming home? And then the thing is, like, how you gonna file the damn thing to go to court because you want some money, and then don't come down to the little, when they have the little, I forget what they call it. It's like the purview. You don't have to see any court. I think it's just a court officer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had that.
So, you're sitting there, and I'm like, she's talking on the phone, and I told dude, I said, listen, how do I gotta keep coming down here for this? And she gets a call in. He was like, well, she said that her baby was sick. I said, her baby's always sick. I said, but nonetheless, whether I gotta work or whatever is going on, I gotta come down here. I said, and I just don't think it's fair. He said, you're absolutely right. He said, so if you don't want to come down here, he's talking to her now. He was like, if you don't want to come down here, for the next thing, then we're just going to have to throw it out. And she didn't come the next time, bro. They threw it out. And she called me. I was in the other room. I think I was on the phone with my boy. And he was like, what is all that yelling? I said, that's my baby mom going off because she just got beaten in child support court. And it was her own fault because she was too lazy to come down there. Come on, man. Don't get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? But I would have argued up and down like, come on, man. Shit. And then later on, I just went back and was like, I need custody. I need joint custody of mine. You keep them, I keep them. I'll put them in school. I put them through private school and everything. I can't, man, shoot, about my business with my kids. I said, I can't be mad about how they turn out if I'm not involved. I think that's how every father needs to look at that. How you mad about how your kids turn out if you're not involved in your kid's life? Don't make any sense.
My boys is I always tell people my boys saved my life. But I like to introduce my sister, Brown Sugar, one of the most positive creators we can get. And she always say her famous statement, mental health is real. He even did that while I was driving. I catch road rage. I was in the car, move your old ass. She was like, oh shit, mental health is real. What up, sis?
What up, brothers? What up? Interesting topic that I came in on when it comes to fathers and child support and fathers playing a role in their children's life.
Mm-hmm.
Me having 3 boys, and by 3 different men. I had 3 boys by 3 different men. You cannot hold a man. Well, no, let me take that back. You cannot make a man be a father to his son. You can't hold him to accountability to a certain point, unless to be a father to his son, unless you, with some men, take it to the court system or get involved with the state or the federal, the state. And I feel like that's wrong, because with all 3 of the men that played a role in my boy's life, they were there. And we did not go to the system. We co-parented and we worked it out between us. Just because we did not work out, they still was active in my boy's life. And that does not happen to all women that are single mothers. It does not always happen. Some mothers have no choice but to put the system in it because the man does not want to play their part within taking care of the child or being part of the child's life. So I'm not throwing the hat at my women or my mothers. I'm not throwing the hat at them. But if you can, try and keep the system out of you and that man when it comes to taking care of that child.
That's what start the consequences.
Mm-hmm.
That's what start the consequences of these kids turning into the way it is because of the bitterness of the female when they put the systems in there. But we got another person that hit the spot. Tammy Tam Tam, aka Black Butterfly, the Southern Belle's mother, another person that know how to soothe the room when we over there trying to knock somebody's head off their fucking shoulders.
Yes.
And y'all know me, I don't give a fuck.
I know it.
I don't.
But your
I
heart
don't
means
care.
well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I protect mine. See, that's why I be trying to tell people. We are literally about to move this platform because I think we got something.
Mm-hmm.
We got a bona fide morning show that talks and touch on subjects that we miss. And I'm tired of censoring. I'm tired of worrying over my back because I got a bitter motherfucker that's mad at me because I don't got them a part of my situation or no situation. But anyway, Tam, how you doing, shortstop?
Hey, sis.
Oh, good. Hey, sis. I'm good. Hey, A-Drive.
He stepped away for a second.
Okay. How y'all feeling today?
Oh, we good.
Wonderful.
That is
Wonderful.
awesome. Mm-hmm. You sound in good spirits, sis.
Yes, I can't let him take my shine. I won't let him do it.
I feel you.
That's right. Don't let them do it. Because they try to take me down, but all they did is let me always do. See, I recover so dope, it fucks with people. Because I just sat back and went to bed, and I'm like, damn, I made all these prints for an adult, but Tam got babies. So I gotta text her and let her ask me, do she want the kids instead of the adults?
And it didn't even hit me until I was like, wait a minute, what is oh
That's how it hit me when I was about to start clustering the shirts. I was like, hold up, that don't look right. They babies. That look cute on them. They
right. That's why I wanted the little ones. Because everybody got the big ones.
But the topic is, what is Gen X to you?
Oh, Gen X is a lot of things. Oh.
Gen X we started off because we've been on live for 28 minutes. We've been on for a minute. Like we got on, we just started having conversation. First we was gonna go on the JB shit, and then we was like, nah, let's fuck that. Let's just get on the Gen X shit. I'm like, yup, that's exactly how we gonna start doing it. And then we was like talking, but the reality of the situation, what makes me Gen X is the way I look at life. This time I could fight. But when I was younger, I couldn't fight because I ain't had the finances, the resources, the thinking, the maturity, you know what I mean, to handle what was going on around me. It was all reaction. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Growing up around the Reagan era and shit with the siege, with coke on the street and all that shit and all the drugs and the violence and the crime and all that in your neighborhoods. When your neighborhood at one point, we seen our neighborhoods in the black community look good. People took pride in where they lived at.
That is true.
Cutting grass. It was in my neighborhood. But they wanted their grass cut.
I don't know. I look at Gen X like it. For some reason, I always feel like we were more aware. Even
Yep,
though we stayed in a child's place, we were more aware of what was going on.
yep.
It's like we were in the know, but we were made to be better.
Heard, not heard, but seen.
Exactly. Like you knew, like you automatically knew it wasn't even a question. What you going to? You can't be in an adult's conversation. Go sit down somewhere,
Why
and you
you can't
automatically knew. Oh, they talking. Let's go on outside.
hear hustle?
Yep, you can
Yeah,
hear us. But I don't know. I always look at it like everybody didn't have a two-parent household, but you had family. Family was like the biggest thing.
grew up with your cousin. Your cousin was your
Right.
first friends.
Exactly. So I don't know. I think it was about life exploration, imagination. Because I, at that age, at that time, anything was possible.
Yeah,
Yeah. At least that's how we looked at it.
man. I was in the biker club with my family, so I was at rallies. We always did shit in the summer on the weekend. We always was somewhere doing something. I love my childhood, regardless of the hard times, the good times, or whatever. I love my era. I learned so much,
Exactly.
and I
That's what I
lived my
said.
life. I didn't get judged for my life other than the other shit.
Right. The only thing that I would take from this era to our era, and then from the previous era to our era, was our pride. Like black women, we 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 loved ourselves then, but somewhere or another we got lost in the mix, and then it came us. And then when you look at here in this era, they love themselves just as much. So if I had to sit here and pull in something, I would pull that part in, just being proud or happy.
Well, sis,
Uh-huh.
I think where the black women within having pride and value within themselves fell away because the men did not shine our crown. Men need women and women need man. We reciprocate off each other. We reciprocate off each other's energy. And when the man is in the home and never flourishes his partner, never shines her crown, never makes her feel like she's important or she's needed or she's wanted, the value, then that woman has to value herself. She has to pat herself on the back. She has to shine her crown. She has to motivate herself, or she has to go to places that give her motivational encouragement. So, being in a single household with just the one parent as a black woman, it's needed to have a positive male structure in the house. And I felt like the black man has let a lot of the women down, the black woman down when it came to upholding her as she should.
I agree
I
and I
can't.
disagree all at the
Yeah,
same time. I agree and I disagree all at the and the only reason why, sis, is because
Hmm.
if you really look at it, even though we took a beating, I think men took a harder beating. If you look throughout time, like they were, it's like they were targeted completely. And always it was like really hard. They tried to separate us, which they some to some for some people they did. It took away from that family structure.
It did.
Um, I hate to sit
Hmm.
here and say it, but alcohol took away from our family structure.
It
Drugs
did.
took away our family structure. Lack of being able to be a man, to be able to provide for his household, hurt the family dynamics to a certain extent because they weren't able to be who they were supposed to be.
Right.
So there were factors in it, and then we're making it up. But then again, when we were rising and sit here and being like, okay, I got your back, men didn't feel it because now most of them are incarcerated. Most of them strung out. Most of them have alcohol issues. We're becoming that dominant force, but now we didn't soften up to try and welcome him back in. I guess that's what, I don't know how to really say it,
Right.
but we didn't soften ourselves. It's like we're still running at that. Well, I got this. I got this. I got this. But then now it's hard to find that man to sit here and be like, wait a minute, I got this for real. I got this. And then now it's that friction. So now they're looking at us like we're more masculinized nowadays. But I don't know. It's one of those double-edged swords. So I can't say it's all them. I can't say it's all us. But it's just, I think they took the brunt of the hit, and we just have to recognize.
Well, it's a
I'll say this.
partnership. It's you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You
I'll say,
motivate me, I motivate you. We work together.
Exactly.
I'll say,
Exactly.
I'll say this. And I'm not
Mhm.
I'm past with the situation. My biggest problem is if I came in the door one way, I'm gonna stand that way. But the trade-off of when I see you changing your way in a relationship, make me want to not be in a relationship. That's where it gotta change. That's where communication need to come in. That's where respect need to come in at. I understand a lot of women are educated because every woman I ever dated is educated. They got good jobs. They can handle their own if they need to be. But the one thing they hated about me was you're not going to make me feel inferior to you, and that's where we bump heads at. Because none of that mattered to me. You're gonna respect me as a man. If I'm over here
Exactly.
doing my job, you're gonna respect me as a man. I don't give a fuck about how many degrees you got. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You're gonna always respect me as a man. And that's what you get in the friction from today. Because I'm a real Gen X man. This is the way I was raised from the boomers that was before me. This is how they taught me to be. This is the way I'm going to stay. That's why I don't let no woman talk. If you disrespect me in public, when I get home, you are not going to like the shit that I say. I don't do no public displays, all that extra fucking toxic energy shit. I don't do nothing. Because I'm too fucked up in the head. Because if you want to show your ass, I show my ass way different in public. So I don't do that shit. I respect my woman in public. So respect me in public. If we got a disagreement, we get home, we discuss it. And a lot of shit that you do now, a lot of these females take videos, they get on the gram, they want to show out, disrespect the man and shit. That shit ain't cool to me. That ain't cool to me.
No, it's definitely
I agree
childish.
that.
Very
I agree
childish.
that.
And we talking about 45, 50-year-old women doing this shit.
Right.
You
It's
know,
like a fad or something. Like
yeah,
everybody
Well,
want to be seen.
she
so
can be 50 in the in age, but in mindset, she's not carrying herself as a woman.
I had a chick tell me, and she retired and all this shit, that she can't date me because I got a son, because I'm an empty nester and this shit. I said, thank you very much. She's like, why? Because one, you would have never met my son just because how you present yourself, ass out, titties out. You're not gonna walk around my baby like that. You're gonna be a jump off and a roll.
And you know what? I guess the caveat to that on the vice versa side, you have men that'll be like, "Ooh, I think I get along great with your kids." Pump your brakes. Time out. Nobody meets them until it's time for you to meet them. I
Right.
don't play them games. Like most people really think that they're about to sit here and roll over to your house and play daddy. Like, no, I don't know you well enough for that. I
Really,
always sit here, huh?
dudes really
Hey,
think?
you said what now?
I said, dudes really think that?
Yes, they do. Like I had one, and I was sitting there talking. Oh yeah, I can come by and they enjoy. I'm sorry. Yeah, but there you'll be surprised how many women actually do that just
Right.
to say that they have a man. And I
That's
can't roll with that because I always tell people I'm a little tidbit crazy. I could be crazy, but I'm
About my
definitely crazy over
son.
there
same
about
thing
my
at
That's
the
children.
right.
Me and Eddie talk about that shit all day. You got that blickety biggity, and you said it was outfitted out. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's
But I
like I
just
feel
think,
like this. I ain't got to worry about my little sister. She said I had that cheap one, but I got the outfitted out one with the da 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 and the scope. I was like, okay, try by.
Hey, Tam is Taraji on what was that? Exploding. What was that? The Aces movie?
The Acers.
No, when they were all trying to kill the one dude.
Oh,
Smoking Aces. Was it Smoking
okay.
Aces?
Yeah. Yes. I just think, but it just amazes me. And I was like, I have a 16-year-old who's not, no, you're not going to look at my children. And I have to understand who you are and how you are. And then another thing, if you're going to sit here and come around me, how are you with your children?
Facts.
You already sit here and say that you don't have a relationship, then you can't be around mine because I don't need anybody like that. Because if you can't deal with yours, you're not going to be able to deal with mine.
Right.
So you have to look at everything. So no, I agree. I think, but realistically, sis, I just think that our men now aren't, and just like you say, the women sit here and play. I think facts you were talking about the women, the men play just as much.
Hell yeah, I know that.
And you're sitting here like, but no, I'm talking, but they're young men. I'm talking about the older men.
No, we talking
They
about
play too. The older men play too.
They play worse.
You think you doing good by getting an older man?
You talking about khaki wearing, used to be construction workers making some fucking money now, got the crib and all that, had the wife, and then decided, damn, I'm 50 and I got a Porsche. Let me go play with the car. Corny as fuck. Get caught up in traps, had wife try to about to bop one of their ass a couple of times. Shit real out here in the streets. You motherfuckers play worse than the goddamn women. And they immature. That's on real shit. So damn.
Let me tell you, the real diamond,
50-year-old men that's out here that got a little bit of change and shit, they off the fucking chain.
They are. And you just be sitting here like, you can't say that you want something real and then you sitting here playing and you play more games than a little bit.
Hell yeah, they ain't shit.
I was like, God. Then I was like, even with the little boy that we were talking to last night, and I was sitting there like looking at the chat and listening to you talking about some man, he keep going round and round. He talking about he looking to us. No, you can't look to us. I need them to step up. Y'all want to be men, be men. Do what you got to sit here and do. If you find there are plenty of elders that'll sit here and y'all just need to listen. Ain't none of y'all listening.
Wow.
So that's what we need.
I always say at the end of the day, if you ain't, I always said, and this is real shit, I was always the immature motherfucker in the relationship. And now I'm the mature one. That shit is fucking me up. It's like I'm the asshole in the relationship, and now I'm the fucking responsibility adult. I'm the adult in the room now, and I'm like, I don't like this shit. I don't like responsibility when it comes to a relationship sometimes. But shit, listen, this shit ain't right. Hell no. Roles are changing in different aspects of relationships to me. It's like I look at things so different. I like to chill. I ain't think every time I'm chilling with my woman, we supposed to have sex, but I just like to just chill. Watch TV, watch a series or some shit. Put some music on, have an adult conversation. I like that shit now.
Mm-hmm. What you say,
yeah.
That's a form of romance. watching a movie with your woman, laughter, conversation, getting to know each other even more, building the bond, building the love. It's a
You
form
ain't
of romance
and,
and
and
growth.
it's like tell the truth. When y'all was in relationships back in the day, we in the bedroom, we fucking. It wasn't no go in the bedroom, watch a movie.
No,
We
not
watch
in the bedroom.
movies.
I stayed on the couch and we watched
Yeah,
the
but I
movie on
mean,
the
if we
couch.
went in the bedroom, what was the one thing
Mm,
was? We fucking.
Well, I
right.
mean, I had a TV in my room though, so I mean,
But yeah, I mean, but 9 out of 10, you ain't just gonna be like 8 o'clock, be like,
Wasn't
yo,
studying that
babe,
TV
let's go watch Brown Sugar.
when
And
you're
we
young.
and then lay in the bed.
Mm.
Nah, back in the day, we went in the bedroom. You knew what time it was, bro. You wasn't watch a fucking movie. We watched that motherfucker in the living room. But you know, we went in that damn bedroom and I gotta go to work in the morning.
I
If
had,
I
I
gotta go to work in the morning, we going in the damn bedroom at 8 o'clock, and I know I can bust off and go to sleep and get that extra hour. Not 10 o'clock, you coming in the bedroom now. You want to fuck around? I can get the game started early, and it's over, and I'm asleep.
well, I can't say when I was younger, I wasn't a real big sleeper. I'm still not a big sleeper. You know, I don't require a whole lot. So, I if a movie can get caught up in the midst of everything, that's cool too.
Yeah. I ain't been a big sleeper because y'all remember y'all yelled at me after the stroke. Oh, you only stay up for you only sleep 4 hours and that ain't good for you. I ain't gonna lie. My body is over here having a heart attack because it does not know how to do extra hours.
Huh.
I'll be more tired with a 6 hour sleep day than a 4 hour. I did a 4 hour yesterday, and I ain't take no blue pills or nothing, drunk no monster or nothing. I mean, I like lately I just been staying busy. Like like the other night, motherfucker, like how many trails you did? I said I did 45. They was like on a fucking Monday. I'm like, yeah, I was moving.
See, that's how I am. If once I start resting and I'm sitting down and I start getting comfortable, I get real comfortable. I'm like, man, I'm gonna fall asleep right here because I'm
I
tired.
believe the more we get older, the more we appreciate our rest. That's
I
how I feel. I appreciate my rest. My mind has to reset. My body has to reset. And so me and my husband, we appreciate that sleep at 9 o'clock going to bed because he's got to hit the floor at 5 and I got to hit the floor. So we want to feel well rested and ready to start another day. So we love some rest.
Well, I will say, like yesterday, sometimes my body just shuts down. So but like I said, I'm in a restful state. So if I'm just sitting there and I'm not doing a whole lot, I get into a restful state, and I'll say about 7:15. I was out yesterday.
That's a good thing.
Hmm.
Oh, I fell asleep. I didn't get up until like 8:20. I had to run to work. I had to bypass all the regular stops. I ain't get no coffee or nothing. I just went straight to work. And I'm like, man, I got punctuality issues.
Boy,
Everything got to move the way I got to be out the door before 8:20 for
we
me to
gonna
have.
we gonna get you on a budget. You gonna have to get you a Keurig or something.
I don't even want to. You know what? Not having coffee yesterday didn't even fucking bother me. It's like a habit. It's a habit you pick up, but I really don't need that shit.
I need that shit.
Just one cup of coffee in the morning for me is uh I'm not a all day coffee drinker.
Me
None of
neither.
that. Just one cup in the morning and I'm good to go.
I'm on
I
the
have never drank coffee.
I'm
Hmm.
on the
I
Maxwell in the
really think a coffee is an acquired taste. It is, and it's not my acquired taste. That is like
What
nasty.
is what's your acquired taste?
I'll
What
do
do
a
you
tea if I need
mm,
to, but I don't do coffee. It's just waking up. When I wake up, I know I have a job to do. It's the free job, then the paid job, and then the free job again. Yeah, it goes that way.
She said free job and a paid job.
I know that. So the motivation for you is to go out and get the money. If I have to go to work, I got to go get this job. I got things to do. And that's what gets you going. That's your adrenaline. But with me, I had to drink a Dr. Pepper. And so when drinking too many Dr. Peppers started hurting my back, and I said, there's too many, and my body said, no, you don't need no more of these brown drinks because your kidneys. I went to coffee. And then after coffee, I drink water most of the day. Because you know them dark drinks will affect your liver seriously.
It does.
And your kidneys. And your kidneys.
I gotta start drinking water. I gotta stop playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know you was drinking a beer this morning when you made that one comment.
You know, we all hear that can pop. We hear that top pop on that beer.
Talking about some Arizona. Okay.
Hey, we got some. That was an Arizona strawberry. That morning, Crack tried to question me like he was Sherlock Holmes and shit off that shit. I was like, what the fuck? He was being the great detective and shit. Like, damn.
That was funny.
I don't see nothing wrong with it after a long day's work. If a man works all day, a lot of them, like my husband, he likes to get off work and drink him a couple of beers, you know, just for it relaxes him. It relaxes his mood.
After the day, you dealt with these good motherfuckers all night long. That beer and a shot of tequila just let me know now I can start this fucking shit live at 6 o'clock.
Right.
And I'm not thinking about that, and I'm about to get in the zone and handle what I do every day. Somebody asked me a couple of days ago, why do you do that every morning? What do you get out of it? I said, it's my therapy.
Amen. Yes.
Therapy.
That's good shit. It's my therapy.
You don't know and understand for years when it came to politics, I couldn't talk politics around the motherfuckers I worked with or the friends I had. They was either misinformed or they didn't know. And they make me mad, and I'll be wanting to keep them as associates and friends. But once you start, like I had one dude, I mean, he was my ride or die. He helped me get my CDL license and everything. And he got my skills up. When that motherfucker became a Trumper, and he started talking that stupid shit the first time around, oh man, I dug in his. I was like, nigga, you can't be a Trumper. He like, why? I said, nigga, you got a fucking Hummer 2 that breaks down. You got a fucking car that you can't drive, and you live in an apartment with your mama. How the fuck you gonna vote for the dude that don't even give a fuck about you?
Well, your mama.
With your mama. Cause guns, man, I'm done. I blocked his ass name. I ain't talked to that motherfucker in 16 years, bro. No. Yeah, about it's been a while. A couple of friends I cut off that became Trumpers and they black. I'll be like, they be talking that dumb shit. Like my brother and shit, we him had a conversation. He was like, man, I don't understand these black motherfuckers at my job. I'll be like, yeah, you work in the ghetto. They're all hood dudes. He be like, I be these motherfuckers like, y'all niggas ain't fit for anything he do in this country. He like, y'all the worst. It's crazy, bro.
I think I just don't understand it.
I'm done. But it's 7-11. Time for me to get ready for work. I'll be glad when it's my full-time fucking job.
Oh, yeah.
Job. All I see me doing this now for the next minute is this. I want to do this shit. I think it's fun. And it's therapy.
Fun.
And it's therapy.
Yeah.
Like when we do Gen X shit, we get to remember shit that I used to, and I'm vibing. I be in my zone.
I can agree to that.
Me too. Anything that builds you up, anything that builds you up to make you better is a way to go.
What I ran across.
Relationships we building. The respect people give us.
We said respect people's feelings.
No, the respect we get from people, like when the way they respect us because of what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
Like we go in another room and get on the live, they get that respect up.
Right. Yeah, it's noticed. It's noticed when we're around. Our presence is noticed.
6 in the morning because they be in there going off. It's funny. So,
especially my sister Tam, when she goes in, she is noticed in a lot of places that she go in a good way. They enjoy seeing her come in, and that's a real positive energy that you give off that people need. So when you come in the room, you gravitate, you push off such a positive energy that people gravitate to that. And so, yeah, you really electrify with your presence. So when you have a positive presence and not a negative presence, that's a good thing. That's a real good thing.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Quality. But you do the same thing. You just give them the mental thought, and they be like, "I'm overwhelmed." You be shooting them from the hip, and they just don't know what to do. Like, wait a minute, I can't go off on her because she's just. Okay, never mind. But even talking about Gen X stuff, I ran across. Y'all remember those commercials that said, "It's 10 o'clock. Parents, do you know where your kids are?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen that. I was like, darn, I remember that. I was like, but why 10 o'clock? I don't remember. Why 10 o'clock?
White people version of our version. Mom, like, you better be your ass in at 11 o'clock. That's all I'm fucking gonna say.
See, mine was the street lights. When the street lights hit, you best be in the house.
When I was hitting the streets, when I wasn't on the block no more, and I was all over the city, my mom like, you better be here at 11 o'clock.
My mom was on too. She used to make me mad with that. I'd be like, really? I'd be like, my dad let me stay out till 2 o'clock. She'd be like, you're not at your dad's. I'd be like,
maybe I need to go to my dad's now.
I know anything after midnight was a no-go. Midnight was the time for us in my teenage years. Midnight.
Dude, my grandma made me sleep on the back porch, dog, because she put the stick up to my window when I climbed up on the roof to get in the crib, bro. I had this. I was on the back deck down at the bottom. I climbed back down. I slept on the back. My grandma woke up like 6 o'clock in the morning. Was like, "Get your ass up." I'm out there bitch shivering like a motherfucker, bro. What's going on? Because I had nowhere to go at. She put the damn stick up. Ready to
I got you this time.
I hate it.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Learning lessons.
It was. I can't even remember. Even if you merge Gen X and shoot, it's too many millennials and zennials and Z's and X's. Those, I don't know. It's a lot of them.
Anyway,
I think millennials are crazy. I really do. I don't know what the hell wrong with millennials.
I know what is wrong with them.
What?
They didn't have us talking to their ass. We
They
became
did.
parents.
Yeah, I think
we didn't treat them like our uncle did, punch us in the middle of the chest in the kitchen because we were talking back to their mama. Bam.
No, some of them got handled like that.
No, I definitely.
Not mine. Mine said the worst punishment I ever did to him was I made him scrub the fucking toilet with a toothbrush. He said he never wanted to do whatever he did to get him to get on his knees to clean the bathroom with a toothbrush. I'm like, nigga, I got beat the fuck up. And you over here worried about, I would have took a toothbrush wipe down in the bathroom over getting beat the fuck up. Every time I move, and you over there talking about a toothbrush.
Nah.
On real shit, my oldest, like he said, I said, whatever I ever did to you that you worry about that? He's like, rubbing that toilet with that toothbrush. I'm like, and my wife was going, oh, motherfucker, you got my baby looking like a slave. And I'm like, no, but we gonna learn today. He said that was the worst punishment you ever gave me. Leaning against the wall, holding water bottles, all that shit, push-ups, none of that shit worked. But that right there fucked me up mentally.
Dang.
I did things the dump that was retarded. Like his earlier days was off the chain. I swing on his ass. He'll tell everybody. My dad would swing on me. Yeah. He gave me two, like I tell him, if I talk to you and I tell you to shut the fuck up and you talk, I'll swing on him. Man. Talk back to me, motherfucker, when I'm paying the bills right. Sometimes I hit him in his neck because he's tall. I don't get to the shit. He leans back like this. He be like this. I hit him right here. I be like, well, you know what I mean, motherfucker.
See, I think I hit TJ in the chest. Well, that was when he was my height, but I caved his chest in, and he was like, okay. Yeah, he walked out. I don't think and he never really gave me problems. But that one time I was like, you will never follow anybody. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like my children to be followers. You're going to be a leader, at least an independent thinker. But you will not fall. So, you will not fall behind somebody. That. Yeah. And I gave that test to it. He was like, okay.
Well, let's close this out so I can get ready to do me, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna do us. But I think we're just gonna go strictly Gen X from here on out when we get facts back. I'm done.
I can understand.
We can just random pull up people, but strictly just talking. Fuck them. You went an hour back to get some shit to pop off. That means you recording a whole live.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's what I said. I had looked at when you said it. I was like, I kept thinking. I was like, darn, we've been out of that for over an hour.
That's why I sent it to you. You see that shit when I screen recorded it? What it was when he was up here talking about the video game shit, not all the other positive shit we said after it. It's kind of funny feeling. I know who fucking did it, but yo, listen, if you ain't know me that bad, keep doing your damn job. You're doing great, because every time you push me, I'm going to push back fucking 3 to 4 times harder. I love it. I love the hate.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
If there wasn't no hate involved, then you're doing something wrong. When there's hate involved, you're doing something right.
Everything that y'all doing, you hating on this team right here, we love it. Hey, fuck all that extra thinking. I'm just gonna continue forward. But at the end of the day, if you ever really want that smoke, like, then let me know. I show up and show out and end your shit quick, lethal.
Makes sense.
By the way, sponsoring this podcast right here today for this episode is my son brand called Legally Lethal. Check him out. He's coming soon. Pretty boy, legally lethal. You think he's cute? Yeah. But anyway, big ups to my Facts Over Feelings family and crew, and to the rest of y'all. We about to call it out, and everybody have a good day. Any last words?
No, y'all stay safe out there.
Oh yeah, stay safe and stay around good vibrations.
Yes,
it's a vibe. Stay around some good vibes now.
Positivity is a vibe.
That's right.
Talk that shit. You can't beat that. Mama don't like your mama. Oh shit. Well, that.